Hey there, firework fanatics and curious minds. Welcome back to What Is, the channel that tackles life's greatest and sometimes loudest questions. Today, we're not just looking at a spectacle. We're diving into an explosion of history, science, and pure, unadulterated human joy. We're asking, what is a firework? Now, at its simplest, a firework is a pyrotechnic device designed for aesthetic and entertainment purposes. It uses a low explosive chemical composition to generate light, noise, smoke, and sometimes floating materials. Think of it as controlled chaos, a perfectly choreographed moment of brilliance and boom. But how did we get from oops that blew up to ooh-ah? Look at the pretty stars. Pull up a chair, ideally a safe distance away, because this story is lit. Our journey begins, as many good stories do, in ancient China. We're talking 7th to 9th centuries AD, where alchemists, tirelessly searching for the elixir of immortality, stumbled upon something far more combustible. They mixed saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur. The result? Gunpowder. Imagine the surprise. 1 minute you're trying to live forever, the next you've invented the world's most exciting noisemaker. Early gunpowder was packed into bamboo stalks and tossed into fires, creating loud bangs used to ward off evil spirits. Less eternal life, more eternal headache for any nearby demons. These early fireworks, or fire drugs as they were sometimes called, quickly evolved from simple noise to something a bit more festive. By the Song dynasty, around the 10th century, fireworks were part of imperial celebrations, military signals, and religious ceremonies. They weren't quite the vibrant displays we know today, more like a series of very loud, bright flashes. But the seed was planted. The world realized loud bangs are fun. The secret of gunpowder didn't stay secret for long. Like a particularly enthusiastic party guest, it traveled the Silk Road, Mongol invasions, you name it. By the 13th century, gunpowder had reached the Middle East and Europe. And Europeans, never ones to shy away from a good spectacle, quickly fell in love with fireworks. The Italians, particularly during the Renaissance, transformed pyrotechnics from a military tool into an art form. They weren't just making things go bang. They were creating fountains, ground spinners, and even early aerial shells. They started experimenting with different chemical compounds, though the colors were still quite limited, mostly shades of orange and white, like a perpetually disappointed sunset. Fast forward a few centuries, and European monarchs couldn't get enough. Imagine grand royal parties, where pyrotechnicians were rock stars, designing elaborate displays to celebrate coronations, weddings, and military victories. King James II of England, for instance, had a spectacular firework display over the Thames for his coronation in 1685. These weren't just random explosions. They were often themed, telling stories in the sky. But the real magic, the vibrant kaleidoscope of colors we associate with fireworks today, didn't truly explode onto the scene until the 19th century. Advances in chemistry allowed pyrotechnicians to isolate and incorporate specific metal salts into their gunpowder mixtures. Suddenly, the sky was their canvas. Strontium gave us brilliant reds, barium painted the night green, copper ignited stunning blues, and sodium burst forth in dazzling yellows. Magnesium and aluminum were added for extra sparkle and flash. It was like suddenly upgrading from a grayscale TV to glorious Technicolor. So, what is a modern firework? At its heart, it's a carefully constructed chemical marvel. Inside that cylindrical shell, you've got a burst charge, a small amount of gunpowder that propels the firework into the sky and ignites everything else. Then there are the stars. These aren't celestial bodies. but small pellets made of combustible material. A colorant are metal salts, and a binder. The stars are strategically arranged within the shell, sometimes with different timing fuses, so they ignite at specific moments and create those incredible patterns. Peonies, dahlias, chrysanthemums, willows, and of course, the fuse itself, carefully measured to ensure the firework reaches its optimal altitude before bursting. It's not just a bang. It's a meticulously timed ballet of combustion. From warding off ancient spirits to dazzling millions on New Year's Eve, fireworks have become a universal symbol of celebration, wonder, and occasionally, slight, temporary deafness. They remind us of humanity's endless curiosity, our desire to transform simple elements into breathtaking beauty, and our enduring love for a really good, safe, loud bang. So, the next time you look up at a fireworks display, remember, you're not just watching chemicals burn. You're witnessing centuries of innovation, accidental discoveries, scientific breakthroughs, and a millennial human impulse to make the sky a little brighter, a little louder, and a lot more magical. And that, my friends, is what a firework is. If you enjoyed this journey through explosions and ingenuity, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more What Is investigations, and tell us in the comments what your favorite firework effect is. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.